All right, so I'm here with Coach Hicks, and Coach Hicks is going to introduce himself. So Coach Hicks, so you run Title Boxing Club here in Killeen. How long have you been running it?
My name is Reshard Hicks. I've been running this since 2013.
2013?
Yeah, for a good minute, Good minute.
And you're also a pro fighter, though.
Yes. I'm pro fighting for, was an amateur, state golden glove champion, also was a local boxing conference champion. And now I'm pro, record of 13-1-1.
Record of 13-1-1. You got any upcoming fights coming up?
Well, it might be something on the fence near come February 2023. But we'll see how that works.
You're going to have to keep us so we can let them know, right?
Absolutely.
You have to keep us let us know.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. So let's talk boxing. So you know a little bit about my background. We've had the pleasure of getting to know each other. You know a little bit about my background and traditional stuff. So let's talk about how boxing is different.
Okay.
Right? Let's talk boxing and how it's different and striking. Now, I'm not going to worry about kicks, just in pure striking, and how traditionalists do it versus boxers do it, and why boxers do it better.
All right, so most of the time, most people think of more so just landing the first punch, landing the hardest punch, and landing the fastest punch. I think now it's kind of more to where, for example, a fighter like me, I'm already thinking defense. I play chess while you play checkers. That's the best way I can describe it, right? If you're throwing a punch and I'm not throwing anything back, it's not because I'm intimidated, it's because I'm gathering that information. Now I want to see what I can do next to counter the punch. So, but I'm actively doing it. I think traditionally people go in and just want to see who more macho, right? You want to go see the lane the hardest punch. Not today, because now people are a lot more smarter. So a lot smarter than they used to be when it comes to defending themselves and countering. I like to think of it like offensively defensive.
So you would consider yourself a counter fighter?
I'm a counter fighter to the extreme.
To the extreme.
And the reason I say that is because even though I'm going forward, right? I'm going forward with the impression of making you nut up, to say the least. Nut up, right? Pressure bust pipes, right? So then what happens is you start, nutting up, guarding up, you start throwing them haymaker crazy punches, and I'm already inside of you. Right? So even when I'm just doing this stuff here, you go punch, I'm still catching these punches. Most people will think the counter's gonna come back. So what you're gonna do now is your anxiety level's up. So you're gonna start doing this move here. Now you just waste some energy. As soon as you stop moving, I know you're tired. Now it's my turn to go to work. But at the same time, I'm doing little things to let you know that, hey, you're still gonna throw these punches. And I'm just touching you right now. You may think I'm just putting you to sleep.
That's a very contradictory statement, though, you just made. Excessive movement means they're tired.
Yeah. Excessive movement because anxiety. Anxiety make you do things you don't normally do.
And you think excessive footwork, hopping around?
Hopping around is absolutely unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary.
That makes them tired. You think that's indication of being tired?
That most of the time, so what you want to do is you hop around because you want to get out the way fast. You're trying to get out there. Now this is built up anxiety, all of this, right? But again, so now you're doing all this for the last 3 rounds, then next you know, round 4, you're here. You just told me you're tired. That's what you just told me. Mentally, you just told me you're tired. You can't bounce on like that. So then when you start doing that, now you're feeling the mud. Now I got you. I'm not going to get you from here. That's going to go to here. I'm going to get you from here.
Or you're going to go for the bottom?
I'm going to the bottom. I'm taking all your wind out you. Yep, taking all your wind out you. Then taking your legs from you. Can't get arching the legs. You're using the legs more than you use the arms, believe it or not. Because you're trying to stand up. If you ain't got arching to your legs, you're going to get bound.
I don't think most fighters look at it that way. Did you hear that? So fighters use their legs more than they use their hands.
Absolutely. Defense is here. When you're rolling, you're here. Your arms should stay here, but you're rolling, you're feeding your legs. Right? You're doing this, come in and out of range, slipping and moving. If you're slipping the right way, you're using your legs, right? You're slipping here. So all these moves that you're doing, there's one thing, your hands can stay here, the legs can move. You're using your legs 10 times more than you're using your upper body.
Because everyone, all they ever see when they're watching TV is what? The punches.
The punches. They don't look at what's been done that below the second punch.
And I gotta say, for the most part, I'm looking at that too. I don't really realize the actual.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at what did you do on the base, first and foremost, to get balance. Second of all, to get out the way. Third of all, to take the limit punch. There's 3 things that you gotta look at before the punch even gets there.
So where does traditional martial arts fail in that?
Traditional martial arts, I think they're more offensively. They're ready to get you before you get them, right? And of course, there's a thought of defense, but I think that's the last thought. I think the first thought is, hey, let me get in here, let me hurt you before you hurt me. Sometimes it don't work. Some people got different chins. Your chin may be better than my chin, right? But if I'm going to work on you and I'm going and blah 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 blah, and you do one time and I'm down, all that offense did was for no reason, nothing for me. So now I got to set myself up for the best product. No matter what it is, whatever you give me, I'm going to attack it, right? But that's because you're being offensive to me, right? I'm gonna find your weak spot offensively or defensively because you're not thinking about defense. You're just thinking about here. Oh, one or two things. Because you probably know that you don't have the win to last.
That's possible.
Right? You don't have to win the last, so I'm gonna go in and try to get out. Or you're not used to going the distance.
That's probably true too. That is good.
So it's a whole bunch of different concepts. So if I'm fighting against,
I also think traditional martial arts teaches power. Like they're just trying to break everything with every hit.
And that's the issue. It's the issue.
It's a waste of energy.
No, I think of things like I think of things on a different level, right? I look at mannerisms, okay? So to throw power, right? You know, first now you gotta build up the power, right? Then you gotta deliver the power, right? Then by the time you deliver that power, because you're trying to kill me so bad, you drop already moved. You already drove through it. Now before you even got here, I already saw this, right? I already saw this. So as soon as you go again, because I'm paying attention to everything, right? As soon as I see either one telltale sign that every fighter does when they're trying to learn a power force, myself included, we all do one thing that people don't pay attention to.
Load it. Oh, the big breath.
The big breath.
The big breath. I didn't think of that. Yeah, the big breath.
So if you pay attention, so you see that chest and the chest breathe, you know, stomach breathe. So the first thing it goes, so you do that, you see it coming, but you have to be a very cerebral fighter to pay attention to this. And this is why I'm an aggressive fighter going forward, because now you doing all this. So now your anxiety level is already through the roof. Now you're gonna take a bigger breath to throw that punch. Now you're gonna wind up even bigger to throw that punch. By the time you get here, yeah, you might catch me in the midst of something, but the fact that I saw this coming, I'm able to brace for it. Remember, it's a punch you can't see that's emerging out of one you can.
Now, as a professional fighter, though, right? And you also teach other fighters, not just boxing, though, right?
I teach all aspects of fighting.
MMA guys, everything. So, as a coach, though, you're teaching people for the ring, you're teaching people for fitness, you're teaching people for self-defense. How do you answer the grappling situation as a teacher? Like, if you're someone coming in here, they're being bullied, they want to learn boxing, they really don't want to grapple, but you know they're going to face grapplers because everyone's trying to do it today.
Right.
How do you, as a boxing coach, answer the grappling?
I tell them, you know, if the fight goes to the ground, 9 times out of 10, especially in a street fight, it won't last too much, right? It won't last that long, right? But if it does happen, you fight against somebody who is a grappler, you don't want to do a lot of grappling, that's when your feet fights come into the front. You don't let anybody inside your bunker. Simple as that. Keep your distance from somebody. Yeah, people don't want to shoot. But if you let them shoot, you take them quick. You all right? That's it. It's just that simple. Like, if you're not a grappler, you don't want to grapple, you don't have no interest in grappling, well, somebody come in here, counter shots all day. But this is why you have to always be in the street. Right? So we talking about strictly street. Right?
Not
in the ring, I'm aggressive, but I'm a defensive fighter. In the street, I am absolutely an offensive fighter. Absolutely.
Offensive. You want to end it now.
Absolutely. Why? Because you don't know what happened to you. There's no refs out there in the street. No refs going to count the team when you go down. You don't want to go down, right? So you want to get him down before he gets you down, because you don't know what's going to happen. So now, if that's the case, right? People going to give you a sign when you're ready to fight you in the streets, right? They're going to give you a sign. You know, like they might do this in a play like cheap shots, right?
Yep.
Don't give them that chance to give them the bubble. So if I'm here and I'm saying, and even here, I got you. I'm doing a little certain thing. Like, so if you're talking to me, I see you got an aggressive manner, and I'm doing this, and you have no idea why I'm doing this. You have no idea why I'm doing this, right? I do. I'm doing this because I'm gauging your range, how far you are from me. I'm just like, man, chill, like just chill out, talk. So you hear it, so you try to do something. I'm already bracing myself with what you got coming at me, and I just create this distance to you.
You know, my teacher in Florida, Eric Taylor, he started doing walking up to people he didn't know. He was just going to shake their hand, just touching his forehead. Because I got the gloves on, he just touches it like he's kind of praying. Then he'll shake because he doesn't know what he's walking up to, so he does that. Doesn't even look offensive. He just open palms, just like he's praying real quick. And he's like, no, I do that because I don't know who I'm walking up to anymore.
This is true. This is true. You never, because people love people. Again, I hate that people are so cheap, shoddy these days that they want to just do like jacked up stuff. So in the streets, yes, I'm offensive. As soon as I know that you're in the mood to want to fight, Alright, man, chill. I'm getting my distance now. So again, the question is grappling, right?
Yep.
So I'm teaching people. All you need to learn is a 1-2 and fighting in the street fight. Bang. That's it. All right. Get most people. Boom. I'm here. So if I'm throwing that 2, so the 1, I'm putting the 1 out there because I'm not trying to go too hard, right?
Yep.
I'm just trying to gauge my distance. The problem with street fighting is people never fight they fight in the street fight in the wrong stance.
The wrong stance.
Wrong stance, right? Me as a fighter, if every street fighter loves a fight with a dominant hand in front.
The weaker hand.
Dominant hand is
dominant hand.
The non-dominant hand is most of the time in the back for them, right? So the problem with that is now that everything they're gonna throw is a haymaker for me, right? So now I gotta watch out for that because they're not gonna throw this, because this is not their strong suit.
And it's not gonna hurt.
It's not gonna hurt. So I'm not worried. So now most of the time I'm street fighting someone. If you shoot out, I don't street fight, right? So then in that sense, you're so now I'm here. Like, man, go on, chill out. So now I gotta watch out for this. You're gonna go heavy here. You're gonna go heavy here. As long as I keep that there, I keep all this here. Now look, see, I'm not even wasting none of my energy with this hand. Right? I'm not wasting any of my energy with this hand because this is my power hand. I'm not gonna use this anyways, but if I put this hand in front, I have no power, but I'm trying to defend you. I'm finna defend you all day here. Here, see, I'm still keeping my distance. All my distance here. So now you gotta come all through all that. All this. I have to throw 1 punch. You did all this tight. Yeah, you might throw the other hand just to throw it, right? But now I'm here.
Not soft.
I'm not stopping at all. I'm pop. And when I'm ready to go. But I'm making it to where I throw what I want to throw, and I'm making you do what I don't want.
So how does boxing work angles different than traditional arts mostly?
I think with traditional arts is they're more square. Boxing we're giving you our silhouette. Right? We're not giving you our whole profile. I'm sorry. We're not giving you our silhouette, we're giving you our profile. Right? We're not setting our body up to where you can get everything. I think traditional guys, they're problem. Here, look here, they're all here. They're all here. They want to get ready quick. And they're leaving themselves open, first and foremost, by simply squaring their body.
But do a lot of mixed martial arts, you see them square up too.
And it's because they're trying to generate power. Right? So they have to square up because they think the more substitute, the more power. Science terms, right? Mm-hmm. They're trying to generate much power. There's not as much surface area here as there is here. Right? So now here, I got more pull around for them. It's already set there. Versus here, it's a lot more around here than it is from here. So now they're setting themselves up. The problem is, again, they're squaring their body up. They're squaring their body up.
So there's advantages, disadvantages. You're running. Hey, you're gonna get an advantage, but you have to compensate now for that open target of opportunity area that you
now,
create.
in defense, you got to be very, 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 very certain about your offense to be able to square your body. You have to be like that. Say, hey, I'm not worried about what you got. I'm squaring my body because I think what I got coming at you is way more effective than what you got coming at me.
Okay, so as a professional fighter and a coach, on the street, weapons, boxing effective?
Weapons?
Okay, boxing's not effective. You're out. You just tell everyone.
Man, if I'm fighting you, you got weapons like a stick, knife, whatever, bro. You got. That's it. Yeah. Now, where it becomes effective is if I have a weapon as well. But here's the thing: as a boxer, if I'm not using a weapon, then I'm not even going to engage in that.
Well, that's why I make sure, because a lot of people always saying bringing out weapons. You see on YouTube all day long. Oh, they got a weapon, they got this. But you know what? Honestly, the people who fight on that normal basis, even if it's professional, they have more experience actually being pressure tested. They're the ones who should tell people, hey, listen, no, this is, you do this or you don't do this. You know, like Pete was like, hey man, maybe I might use Muay Thai because you have one shot with me. Right. But, you know, that's him. He said nothing else he knows of he would ever use. It'd be like one shot. But in that same thing, wouldn't boxing work though? You have one shot to slice you, one shot to stab you. Don't you think boxing might be effective? Or is it hit and go?
Hit and go.
Hit and go.
Hit and go.
There you go.
You got a knife, bro, and I got my fist. You make slash. you hear with it, right? So where it is boxing, my only weapon is in my hand versus Muay Thai, you may slice one time, I trick the shit out you, you fall.
Yeah.
Now you're done, right?
Yeah, I have the teacher in Austin, Patterson Martial Arts Academy, Guru Jake, he always says that if I gave an old woman or a 10-year-old a knife, they automatically got 10 years of martial arts experience. A knife is an equalizer because it doesn't take much to poke you.
That's it.
So, all right. So here at Tuttle. So who are you looking for? What do you want coming through the door?
I'm looking for anybody who wants to learn any aspect of it. the martial arts. Whether it's boxing, whether it's kickboxing, with Muay Thai, I want anybody who wants to know anything about it. And some people with open mind frame, because they know it's easy to say people want to learn. But you get a lot of people through the doors who think they know it already, so you really just telling them what they already know, or they just want to listen.
Now, people who want to be fighters, though.
People don't want to be fighters. I want fighters too as well. But again,
No, I'm talking for you personally.
For me personally,
Yeah.
I like fighting. I want to have fighters. Because I'm transitioning to being again. I'm 38 years old. I'm transitioning from being a fighter myself to like actually coach.
Manager, coach. That's awesome. All right, well, keep us involved in the future. That fight coming up. Give us some love for that. Everybody else, reach out to this crew. And of course, we're going to come back at you with anything that pops up on the internet. I got to say, hey, Coach Hicks, what do you think, man? Is this right or wrong?
I'm always, we have this conversation.
I know. But lots of love, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you for being here.
And guys, check them out. If you're here in the Killeen area, Harker Heights, Coppers Cove, Nolanville, I don't care. You got to come out. You got to see these guys. They'll be glad to see you. I promise. Mike, tell everyone we'll see them later. You're behind the camera. Say hi, Mike. Say it, Mike.
I ain't saying shit.
Yeah, there you go. Bleep that out. Well, thank you for joining us. I always say the most important thing someone can give us is their time. And I appreciate you giving us your time and watching the full video. If you can, I would appreciate it if you could like, subscribe to the channel, but more importantly, also participate. If you saw something in the video you don't agree with, please let us know. If you saw something you absolutely love, we still want to know. Whatever you do when you're looking at these videos, I would love some feedback. It will allow me to grow as a channel and also to give you, the audience, what you're looking for. So if you can, take the extra time, which I will appreciate. Please check out some of the other videos we have. And also, again, please participate. This is a community that we're building, and we want you to be part of it. Thank you so much.